This is something I'm not really proud of. Neither am I ashamed of it. Actually, I had sex with my mom's best friend. She's beautiful like a princess, and she's hot and sexy like a model at the same time. In the past, I have fapped and fantasized about having something between myself and Behave, and now we're alone in the house. My mind started playing those fantasies, and I got a really hard. I said perhaps yes, and again started playing with her. And guys, I can't do this. I'm sorry. Long and short. Hi guys. You know I'm laughing. So this video started out one way and it's ending up a different way. I had gone on IG live and I was asking, you know, what should I do? I don't makeup. I don't want makeup since December. I was like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? I want to shoot a YouTube video. And then shout out to Shay Classic Media and a bunch of people. They're like, oh, okay, I should do something I haven't done before. You people will tell me your freaky stories and I would react to it. And so I was reading one of it and I'd literally already started. I think I'll insert the clip there. And halfway through, I just realized I can't do this. Like, some people are very detailed and very graphic. And I just thought if I was on the other end, just list out, I can't do it. So I don't know what we're going to talk about. Maybe something like, for example, Valentine's Day is coming, and I know a lot of people like to get really serious about that day. And I think it's a beautiful day that should be celebrated. I just think as you get older, you know, depending on what stage you are in life, obviously there's certain things that you look out for on that particular day. As I've gotten older, I realized that it's really a day for just lovers. It's a day to show love and give love to people. And so if you have people that are around you, whether it be a loved one, of course it's a loved one, whether it be a, you know, an intimate lover or friends or family, just show love, you know. Small gist, I for the better part of my life, I don't think I've ever received a Valentine's gift. When I was in secondary school, when I got to SS1, I got a boyfriend, and so during secondary school I did, but it was never on Valentine's Day. He didn't believe in Valentine's Day, so he'll be like, I don't believe in it, I think it's cliche. And so he'll give me gifts the next day, but he always gave me stuff, but it was always just the next day. And he'd be like, you know, nice cards, like cake. It was really nice stuff. What are the things that would be nice to give your partner? I think thoughtful things. I think really thoughtful things. I think with the kind of year we had last year and the kind of year we're having this year, a lot of people have had no choice but to spend a lot of time with each other, and I'm hoping that the time that they've spent, they've been able to get to know your partner and get to know each other a bit more. And so it's not just the physical stuff anymore, you know, it's the little things that they say that they like. So if it's that they've always been talking about one particular kind of breakfast that they've been craving and you've paid attention, you know, make it for him or her. You know, it's the little things. But that being said, you know, don't buy singlets, don't buy boxers. Flowers are a bit overrated. I mean, it will always be a good add-on. You understand me? It will always be a good add-on, but I think one should go beyond just that. Spending time, quality time will be great. It's a panorama, and we know, but if you can get to book an outdoorsy anything, you know, go to the beach, if you're able to afford, you know, getting a private chef who can come in and whip up one or two things, and in a very safety, hygienic way for yourself and your loved one, why not? If you're single like me, spoil yourself a little bit if you feel the need to. I'm on a prudent diet, you understand me, so I'm not swiping, I'm not spending, I'm not splurging. But if you are lucky to have extra cash, I mean, do something nice for yourself, treat yourself. Today I woke up and I wanted small chops. Hey, I bought small chops and I ate small chops. So, you know, spoil yourself a little bit, you deserve it. If there's a friend who has been on your mind and has asked you for something and you're within, you know, in the means to do that, do it. Just show love, you know. I keep telling people that, you know, two things I'm telling people my mantra is for 2021 is to be kind. I think I've always been a kind person. and I'm being more intentional about that. And then the second thing is to just be very open-minded. So I'm trying really hard to be very, very open-minded this year. And so I feel like a lot of us would benefit from, you know, picking up those two mantras as well, you know, just being very kind and being very open-minded. You know, I think for me, and I'm segueing a bit, so please let me a bit, because like I said, you know, there was no direction for this this conversation. I in the past year and a half, I've been very, actually 2 years actually, I've been very intentional in the pursuit to being open-minded. And I say pursuit because I'm a stubborn person, I know that. And so sometimes I can be very tunnel visioned, especially when it comes to the things that I believe in and what I stand for. I don't waver, I don't shake. But I'm learning that I can still have my beliefs and still stand my ground and hear other people's beliefs and acknowledge it without it influencing my belief. I don't know if that makes sense. And so since I've been on Clubhouse, if there was ever a point where I doubted I was on the right track to being properly open-minded, and I think it's a daily journey, I know for sure that I'm on the right track. On that app, it's I don't know if you guys know what kind of app it is. It's an audio app, so it's like a podcast on steroids, meaning that, you know, a bunch of people create different rooms with conversational topics, and then people come inside there and share their opinions. Now, exactly what I said, opinions are free, everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you can share your opinion without generalizing, and a lot of people tend to generalize, but that's even fine. The open-mindedness I'm talking about is in terms of the fact that a lot of people come on platforms like that to come and argue. A lot of people come on platforms like that looking to be right and telling people that they're wrong. And I'm like, listen, when we're having most conversations, for example, maybe we're talking about same-sex marriage, or we're talking about, that's even deep, maybe we're talking about sexual abstinence, you know, do you believe in it? It's a very straightforward topic. Sexual abstinence, do you believe in it? Yes, I do believe in it. I believe in it because I practiced it. I believe in it. You give your personal opinion, but then you have people that will come on there and will be telling you that based on a religious belief, it's not said in the Bible that you should abstain from sex. It's not, nobody's asking you all that generalized point. And someone say, I disagree with you. The Bible did not say. Why are we disagreeing? Is it that you listen to the person's perspective? If you agree with it, you take it on. If you disagree, you let it go. If there's certain things, but my point, if there's certain things the person is saying, just listen. Be open-minded enough to just try and listen, not to just rebut. A lot of people are so quick to just want to say, no, you are wrong, as opposed to listening to understand. And so being on an app like that, I've learned to just listen and taking a lot of people's perspectives. Sometimes I don't agree with it, but I do understand where they're coming from. I understand that sometimes it's their past, sometimes it's the foundation, how they were raised, that, you know, influences the kind of choices that they've made, to the point where there's certain things that they say with their mouth that sometimes can be so people are just like, it's so jarring, like, what? But as opposed to me being, what now? I'm like, and so instead I ask questions. I'm like, okay, so I hear where you're coming from and I don't totally disagree with you, but I'd like to know this perspective, where does it stem from? You know, and that curiosity makes them realize that I'm not judging them, I'm trying to understand them, and so they're willing to share more, as opposed to totally just shutting it down. So anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, it's important to try and be very open-minded, and I'm trying to take that on. So yeah, try and be kind, try and be open-minded, try and show love and share love. You know, I didn't realize, and I'm saying this now because I think I said it a lot more on Instagram and on Clubhouse, I'm heavily introverted, and it's not a negative thing. I don't think it is anyways. I kind of figured I was 3 years ago, but I didn't think it was that bad. And I think I didn't think it was that bad because I'm also social. Like, I understand the need to, you know, sometimes get out of my way to just get out, not because I want to, just because I have to. But I've been able to balance it well. But then COVID hit, and I realized it was terrible, to the point whereby it's just the grace of God that I'm just surrounded by really blessed people who get me, because I don't call people, I don't reach out to people, and it's terrible. And when I mean reach out, I mean, like, I won't call you to say this is what I'm going through, this is wrong, what is wrong with me, or can you help me with something, or can you get me. I don't ask, If it's your birthday, I'll call you. If you're my friend and I have you on my phone, I will call you. If I see it on Instagram, I will call you. I will reach out. But I just felt like I'm so alone, and it's been crazy, but it's also helped me gain more perspective as to the kind of person that I am and the kind of person that I want to become. It's also helped me gain a level of balance. So now I'm even way more intentional with the things I do. I'm way more intentional with the time I spend by myself, with the time I choose to create for people in this panorama, because you all know I don't play. I ain't trying to go nowhere, I ain't trying to touch nobody, I ain't trying to see nobody. It's worse for me because, you know, I had brain surgery years ago, so I'm not even trying to be out there like that. But I'm trying to be more intentional in terms of if I do make way and go out of my way to see certain people, I want them to understand that it's because it's you, it's because I give a damn about you, it's because I rate you, and vice versa. So yeah, a lot of things have changed for me, a lot of things. And like I said, I know this video is all over the place. I don't know if it's even making sense at all. I don't want it to be long, but yeah, show love, man. That's all. I don't know what I said, but I said something. All right, peace out, guys.